Whilst lockdown's been on, aside from homeschooling my kids and keeping fit, I've been spending a little bit of time on TikTok. Partly because I know my kids are keen to go on it, so I wanted to check it out for them, but also because I've had clients start to talk about TikTok and whether it's relevant to their business. So I thought today would be an ideal opportunity to share with you a little bit of history of TikTok for those who don't know anything about it, share some of the main stats about how massively it's grown, also share the amazing engagement rates that you can get on TikTok, learn a little bit more about who's on there, and then most importantly, work out whether it's right for your business or not. So, how did TikTok start? Well, back in 2014, a US app, a lip-syncing 15-second app called Musical.ly was created. Around the same time, a little bit afterwards, in China, a company called ByteDance was releasing a whole ream of different apps onto the scene, one of which was a short-form video app. ByteDance went on to purchase Musical.ly in 2017, and then in August 2018, Musical.ly got merged into TikTok as it's known today. So, what do people post on TikTok? Basically, it's 15-second or 1-minute videos that you record within the TikTok app itself or outside of the app, and then you upload it and edit it within the app very easily. The kinds of videos you'll find are lip syncs, dance and fitness challenges. The shuffle challenge is probably the most well-known dance challenge I would guess out there. There's lots of advice being shared, guidance, sharing expertise, lots of comedy skits, lots of pranks on friends and family members. You take the video and then you edit it really easily within the app. There's lots of filters and effects and text overlays and you name it. I found it quite easy and intuitive to use actually. I've been quite surprised at how easy it is. And a lot of these videos then get easily on-shared to Instagram and YouTube in particular, but basically it can be shared absolutely anywhere. And when it goes viral, it really goes viral. So let's talk stats. They're pretty impressive. TikTok's already got over 1 billion worldwide users in less than 3 years. Pretty impressive, huh? Most of those are in Asia and the US. In respect to the UK, at the start of this year, it was just a mere 3.7 million users in the UK. That was already predicted at the start of this year to increase to over 10 million users by the start of next year. I personally believe that with lockdown, the number of bored people who are now on TikTok just for a laugh and having some fun has been exponential. So I personally think that 10 million number may be even higher come the start of 2021. And if you compare that with some of the other big hitters out there, Twitter, you've got 13 million UK users, Instagram, you've got 26, LinkedIn's about 28 million, and Facebook, obviously the big one still, is about 40 million. And that's out of the 45 million or so active social media users in the UK. So we're looking at 25% of them, minimum, being on TikTok by the start of next year. So if ever is that there's a time to get ahead of the curve, it's definitely now. In terms of age range on TikTok, unsurprisingly, the biggest group of users is 13 to 18, closely followed by 18 to 24. I've been very surprised, and thankfully, there are a lot of over 30s, over 40s, over 50s, even some over 60s, who'd have thought it, on TikTok too. A lot of them just on there to have fun, have a laugh. There's quite a lot of experts and coaches that are already on there, fitness trainers, you name it, but I'll come on to that in a little bit. It's a very supportive community actually for the 30 plus as well. I was pleasantly surprised. I've had an awful lot of fun and met some really cool people already on there. In terms of usage, TikTok users spend on average 52 minutes per day and log in an average of 8 times per day. That's pretty much double Facebook. So that's worth bearing in mind. These people are on there for a long time. In terms of why they're going there, for Facebook, we go there generally for sport news, escapism, to tap into interests that we've got, see what our friends and family are up to. Twitter we tend to go to for news and a lot of people to have a rant. LinkedIn is still very much the place to go and have business chats, get business news and position yourself as an expert in your field. And Instagram is very much about the visual experience. TikTok massively is about fun, distraction, and increasingly knowledge sharing as well. It's now the 5th most downloaded free UK app in the UK after the Facebook conglomerate of WhatsApp, Messenger and Facebook itself, and Netflix. So it's only just behind those, and at the rate it's increasing, could well be overtaking them any day soon. So briefly then, should you/your business be on TikTok right now? Well, as always, the answer is the classic, it depends. Obviously, it depends on your overall marketing strategy, who your target audience are, where they're located. Certainly for B2B at the moment, I don't see a lot of opportunity unless you're wanting to get in early, like I said, ahead of the curve, positioning yourself as an expert, and you sell things online that whether your ideal target client is your next door neighbour or someone in Australia, it would be relevant for you. For business to consumer businesses, I would say if you have a local or hyper-local audience, again, TikTok's probably not going to do it for you. You're better off with some targeted Facebook and Instagram advertising. If your audience, however, is national or international, especially if it's Asia and US focused, then you certainly need to give TikTok some of your time. Certainly you need to look at your target audience. So if they are in the 13 to 30 brackets, then it's a definite must, I would suggest, for your business. But even if your target audience is over 30, in the 30s, 40s, 50s, even into the 60s, if you've got a product that you can sell online or ship internationally, then yeah, TikTok is definitely somewhere to think about. You can advertise on TikTok as well, so you can get in front of your audience really quickly. It's about $50 a day to advertise, from, I should say, $50 a day up to a heck of a lot more. Or if you want an influencer to do the hard work for you, then you're looking at about $500 upwards for a paid TikTok. If your business does any of the following: fitness, health, well-being, do you make cookbooks? Do you do coaching in any manner, shape or form? Or do you sell a product that fits, a product that could sell, whether that's in the UK, France, US, Asia, Australia, wherever, then yes, you do need to think about whether TikTok's right for your business. It also links to Instagram really easily. So if you find that Instagram's a good fit within your marketing strategy, then you may well find that TikTok becomes a really good extension of that, and a really good matchup for your business. So hopefully some food for thought. So if that's whet your appetite, then I'd thoroughly recommend you go set yourself up with a TikTok account. Go and see what individuals are doing on there, either personally or trying to promote their own business, get a feel for it, and then go check out a few of the big business accounts that are using TikTok. There's not that many yet, but certainly ones that are smashing it for me are Gymshark, ESPN and San Diego Zoo. And if you want to go check out a UK influencer to see how they operate on TikTok, then I would go check out the biggest one, which is at Holly H. And she's got 16.6 million followers and crazy engagement rates. So I'll leave you today with just a few bits of information about engagement on TikTok. So engagement tends to be really good on a platform to start with and then tails off. Now you've got things like Twitter is down to like 1% if you're lucky, frankly. It's like a complete needle in a haystack. Facebook engagement rate will vary between 4 and 7% depending on the kind of content that you're putting out and obviously the quality of it. Instagram's still pretty good. You get about a 7% engagement rate on that, again assuming your content's decent. TikTok is at least 9%, if not higher. So in terms of actually getting people to engage with your brand, engaging with you, it's definitely the easiest win. And to give you an example of how crazy the engagement is on TikTok, J-Lo released her latest music video recently. She's got 45 million followers on Twitter, and from the 45 million followers, she got 2 million views of her video. On TikTok, she's got 5 million followers, much lower than the 45 on Twitter, but she got 71 million video views. Not bad, eh? So I hope you found it useful today. If there's anything else I can help you with, either on TikTok, just let me know in the comments. If you've enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. This is my first LinkedIn video, so if you want me to do more, please let me know. If there's any topics or any questions you've got that you'd like me to cover in future videos, then please let me know. Whilst we're on lockdown, use me and abuse me. Bye.